San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
Well, breast cancer is a growing problem in the United States, and early detection is your best defense.
Next on San Diego 6 in the morning, our guest will explain when you should start screening for the disease and how often you should get checked out by your doctor. Stay with us.
Now, in the United States, every 3 minutes a new case of breast cancer is diagnosed. That's why today we're talking about awareness for the disease. Dr. Lila Schmidt joins me now, and thank you so much for being here this morning. As we were just talking about, it's a morning of hope, a morning of awareness. Let's first talk about breast cancer, though, and how often people are being diagnosed. Kind of scary statistic there, every 3 minutes.
Every 3 minutes is very scary. They tell you that 10 out of 100 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their life. It increases as we get older, and with some lifestyle things that we do, such as being overweight, drinking alcohol, 2 glasses or more a day increases your risk, and people are having a different lifestyle now than they did 50 years ago. We're not exercising as much. We tend to be overweight more. I don't know about the drinking, but those are some of the problems. So it's being diagnosed younger and younger.
Yeah, let's talk about that, younger and younger. What's the average age right now?
Well, the average age used to be 40 and above, and that's why age was a risk factor. But it's being diagnosed younger now because, one, technology is much better. So, and we've really put out the word there about self-breast exams. Most breast cancers are found by the patient themselves because they do breast exams, hopefully, every month. And the testing for it, as far as mammograms, ultrasounds, MRIs, have really helped increase the diagnosis at an earlier stage, so therefore the outcome is much better.
Well, we were just talking about hope. I say that's the key word today, especially attached to this walk that we have going on right now. I thought we used a death sentence, and it's 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 not. We have come so far. Talk about the hope that you have for all of the patients that you have that are recovering from it right now.
Well, that's right, exactly right. Breast cancer used to be, when you hear that C word, it meant I'm dying. And now it's not true. I mean, I basically do a lot of infertility. I'm a high-tech infertility doc. And I have patients who are cancer survivors who are now cancer survivor moms.
Oh, that's great.
And so it's because if we can get women to do their testing, do their exams, get in, change lifestyle, then you can catch the disease earlier, and technology as far as treatment is much better, so that they can live a full life, be a mom, just like everybody. Do it all.
Well, let's talk about the proper ways to check yourself out, because I know it's something that women can do just at home. They can do it any time. Let's talk about first how often.
Breast exams ideally should be done once a month.
Okay.
And if you're a menstruating woman, you want to do it about a week after your period.
Okay.
Because before that, your breasts are full of fluid and they're tender, and it's harder to feel anything.
We have some information on our screen right now for people at home. So start mammograms too at age 35.
They recommend, depending if you have a negative family history of breast cancer, start your mammograms at 35, repeat it at 40, every 2 years until you're 50, and then once a year. But that all changes if you have a family history of breast, ovarian, or uterine cancer, because they're related. And so you'd start screening those women earlier.
So what, like 25, 30 then, if you have a
let's say if your mom was diagnosed with breast cancer at 40, or let's say 30, you would start your screening at 25. They say 5 years before.
Well, that's good advice. And so, I mean, we have some, I guess we could do an example. Models here, and the way you're supposed to feel, because I know that different lumps can feel different. So how exactly are you supposed to do that, or check it out?
The main thing is you want to feel 3 layers: the skin, the tissue underneath it, all the way down to the bone, the ribs. And it doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter if you go in a circle. It doesn't matter if you go straight up and down.
I was taught maybe 2 or 3 fingers. Is that the best way to do it? And you kind of just move around to feel?
And what you're basically trying to do is feel for a change. That's it, from the month.
Knowing your body, right?
Knowing your body. So that's why you can do it, your partner can do it. The benefit about a patient doing it themselves is when they feel their own chest, they're actually feeling from their skin, their fingers, and the chest wall. So when a physician does a breast exam, we only have the benefit of feeling with our own fingers. But you, like if you notice these, if you pick it up, it's much easier to feel a lump because you're feeling from both sides.
So key, knowing your body. Well, we're out of time. Thank you so much for being here today, though. A lot of good advice. And for more information, just go to san diego6.com.